Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. For those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, it's where you lot in the comments, the audience, the citizens of the city of Sarcasm run this show. So you get to ask any sporting question past or present, people. So it can be football, basketball, boxing, whatever sport you want to ask about. And if you are a member of the channel, your comment, your question takes priority like a super chat. And of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to your comment and question as well. A lot to discuss in the world of sport. Terence Crawford stopping Errol Spence. I'm still in shock. I still can't believe what I've seen. So we'll be discussing that. Obviously, David Raya being linked to Arsenal. You've got Højlund, who's signed to Manchester United as well. Got my brother from the best coast, which is the West Coast, in the building. Yes, Eddie, what are you telling me? You good? My bad.
Hey, I'm out here. I'm outside, baby. I'm outside. I'm good though. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to King Crawford.
Talk
Real
about it.
pound for pound, like
Talk about
brother.
it.
Like when we go back in time, like I kid you not, we'll just look at that shit. I feel like it's one of those fights performances from him that'll get better as we move further from it. You
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Because
Agreed.
in the moment, it's shocking. But then once you get far removed, you can kind of break down the science behind what he was doing out there.
It's ridiculous.
And it's honestly, bro, he started out southpaw. Then I think he was just like, yo, this shit might be a bit too easy. I don't got to put that much work in to kind of, disguise what I'm finna do. And yeah, shout out to you know what it is, man. Happy to always be on Sarcasm City, dog.
Yeah, man. Love to
Yeah,
having you.
man.
Added onto that what you said. Crawford is very Mayweather-esque in terms of the first round is like he always just tries to figure out his opponent and see what
Right,
they've got going on. And we see Mayweather do that for years. And
right.
what was so impressive with Crawford is he saw what Spence was doing in the first round. Not only did he nullify everything Spence had going forward, which is incredible because we know Spence as an offensive fighter, like inside body puncher. Like that's what Spence is known for. And
Yeah.
he's incredible at that. Not only did he nullify that, he then just opened him up defensively. Like he just completely made him look. He made a Hall of Famer in his prime, undefeated, just look average.
Look average at best.
He made him look absolutely average. And that's what I
Crazy.
don't like. And you mentioned it as soon as you jumped on Big Fights, Big Nights Only. Make sure you check that out on the Twitch, people. You mentioned it. Don't let Crawford winning in that fashion make people turn around on Spence on how good he is and the level he's at. Nobody else does that to Spence. Spence,
Like he didn't have Sean Porter doing the spinneroonie. Like, come on, bro.
yes,
Let's not do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like Spence is an elite pound for pound great. Nobody else does that to him at 147. There's no one at 154, to my knowledge, I think, who does that. Even at 160, even if he lost, I don't think anybody makes him look average. Spence is bare minimum competitive against anybody. And he just made him look average. Like I said, he nullified all of Spence's offense in one round. Spence won one round out of the 9. And it wasn't even close. There was no round that was even, you could say, I could give that to Spence. There's not even that. And that's what's the most shocking because it was billed as 50-50. It legit was 50-50. I had it
Yeah.
51-49 to Crawford in terms of, yes,
Yes.
I thought Crawford would win, but it would be close. And you just got to pay homage, man. That's why I don't like, Spence is over the hill, or he's tired of weight, or it was the car crashes, the eye injury. No one was saying that beforehand. That wasn't
No.
the conversation. Because we
No.
are even saying Spence is very one-dimensional in my opinion. He's not. Crawford just made him look that way.
He made
Spence
him
is not.
look that
He
way.
made him look. This is the point that I'm talking about. Just because Crawford made Spence look that way does not now mean all of a sudden Spence is one-dimensional. Because that was not a conversation. Spence is an exceptional fighter. He can box from a technical aspect. His boxing
Exactly.
IQ is through the roof. His body punching is extremely underrated. And that's something that's
Exactly.
rare in today's. Like, let's not do that. Like, Errol Spence Jr. is not one of the best fighters of his generation.
Spence has won fights in a multitude of ways. He hasn't
Yes.
won all of his fights one way. So
Yes.
people, I don't want us to get out here and just forget what this dude was because it's just simply, can we just give someone they credit, you know? You don't have to take away from somebody to give somebody else their credit. That's going to be my biggest point going forward with even these discussions about these two fighters, because the outcome for me was expected, just not the degree, right? I knew that Crawford was the better fighter, technically, mentally, because I just think that I just felt that Errol hadn't really felt a level of adversity that Crawford had. Like, it builds something within you to have nobody give you your credit at any point in time. Crawford's been doing this for years, people. Like, if you're just now seeing Crawford and his domination, I'm sorry, because you've missed out on arguably, other than Floyd and Andre Ward, he's been my favorite fighter by far.
We in the same boat.
Other than those
We in the
two,
same
he's
boat.
been my favorite fighter by far. And so for him to get on this stage and really show y'all what he's made, it was beautiful, bro. It was a crazy performance, but I can say all that and still say that Errol Spence is a hell of a fighter. He just ran into somebody who was better than him. It's like the same thing with Michael Jordan, right? Like, people love to shit on Charles Barkley and all these other players. They were good. Jordan was just better. Sometimes that's all it comes down to. Like with Messi, people are good. Messi is just better in some instances, you know?
Yeah. People do try to shit, yeah, 100%. People just, I don't like that. All of a sudden, Spence is not that good now. All
Yeah,
of a
what are
sudden,
we
Spence
doing?
is one-dimensional. And Spence, no. Spence was still a quality, and still is a quality fight. And don't fuck around and think, all right, Spence is finished right now. He still beats everybody at 147. What are we doing?
Oh, Dembele to PSG?
Yeah,
Get to
that's
that as well.
he's given
So-
a verbal agreement, 5-year deal.
Hopefully Bernardo Silva takes his place in Barcelona. Please, God. Please, God.
Big up Surfer in the cut, Prime's in the building, Timo's in the building as well. What are you saying, Surfer? You good first and foremost?
Yeah, man.
King Surf in the building.
Yeah, me and Prime were just on casually. We just had a good stream, had about 140 peaking, kept over 100 viewers, so
Love that.
it's all good. I'm doing
Love
the subs
that.
thing you do, so they exceeded the subs thing.
Yeah.
So it's all good, man.
Only
All
right.
good, and
It's only
yeah.
right. Prime, are you saying you good?
Me? Sorry. Hi.
It's all good.
I'm good, people. How's everyone
that.
doing?
All blessed, man. All blessed.
Yeah.
All blessed. You
The
already know.
man from Italy. What up, though?
Timo, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah,
It's
good.
I was gonna say it's good to see you, Eddie, but never mind.
Can I finish, please?
The feeling's
Yeah,
mutual.
just,
No, you can't. No, you can't, Timo.
Yeah.
No, you
Hold
can't.
on, Timo.
Timo!
But anyway, just
Yeah.
check out Chelsea Fan TV for the fan cam.
Yeah. Hey,
what, did you go
Timo,
back on Chelsea
how was
TV?
the ambulance?
Okay.
How was the ambulance ride?
All right, we just gonna bypass that. Anyway, there's over 60 people in here.
Okay.
Let's
Sorry.
get up to 40 likes. You man are jokers. That's why we're just bypassing it. These you man are fucking jokers. That's why.
How did you know I was making a joke?
Because I
What
know
was the
exactly
joke?
what you're talking about.
What was the
I'm
joke?
not getting
What was the
into it.
joke?
You know, and I know in it. So
I
you can
don't
play
know.
dumb.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yes, make sure you hit the like
This is
button,
why
people.
I kept quiet. Bro.
Yeah, man, just ignore him, innit? You just gotta ignore the likes of Prime. Get us up to 40 likes, people. Continue to subscribe. Share this across the socials. Big up to Surfer and the whole Casually gang for the raid. So make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Thoughts on Lomachenko? Quality fighters there. I'm saying vastly overrated because they were throwing him in pound for pound conversations. I think when he had like 12 fights or 15 fights or something like that, and Andre Ward was still active, Crawford was still active. I'm like, great fighter. And then the one that he lost to Teofimo Lopez, and I think he threw on average like 12 punches around. Like, don't get mistaken, though, Lomachenko certified, but he was vastly overrated. You should not be in no pound for pound conversations with 12 fights or 15 fights, especially when you got people who are undefeated, who are 25-0, 30-0, conquered multiple weight classes or unified in their division. Like, what are we doing, man? Well, yeah, Lomachenko
Hey man,
quality is there.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, too.
You're only pound for pound. If you've got 10 title defenses, successful title defenses, you know what I mean?
Everyone's
Like,
metrics different. Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? I'm not having no guy at 12. It's like having some guy being world class when he's had 10 good games in football.
Hey,
You know what I
people
mean?
do that in
PJ, what
football.
up, though?
People
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
what I mean.
People do that in football as well. And hey,
Yeah.
big up to Jack, who says, hello everyone. Shout out to Flawless and the crew. Love and respect from Romania. Hey, big up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we've ever had anyone in the chat from Romania. So salute to you, man. Big up.
Man,
Hey,
Joe
big
Flag,
up
my
big up to Belarus as well. Like we did yesterday.
Yeah, big up Romania.
You like jokers. Dennis says, question to the panel: when is the Mbappe problem going to be solved? I hope before La Liga starts. And I didn't watch the game last night. Went to the WizKid thing. Thank you for Spurs for letting me watch WizKid. Dennis, I hope you enjoyed the concert. In regards to the Mbappe situation, it'll get solved this window. I think he leaves this window. I think
so?
he ends up at Madrid. Yeah.
He's not
They don't-
there's a specific date
Go on.
in August, ironically, where he's due a loyalty bonus. I think it's 60 million euros or something like that. So he's not leaving before that date hits. I'm telling you right now. So the ironic thing about him wanting to leave and he's going to get a loyalty bonus is the funniest thing in football.
that's jokes.
Third, you know what I mean? It's
that's
like
jokes.
I know I got to get switched, Flaws. I got to get switched. You already know.
Oh, my
what
bad.
it is.
My bad.
no.
Still will.
But Eddie, what are you saying? Do you think Mbappe stays and leaves on a free? You think he signs a new deal? Thoughts on it?
I think he stays and leaves on the free, dog. I think PSG. I don't think unless Real is like, fuck it, we'll take anything. Then I see him leaving. But if you're Real, why would you pay?
You pay
Why
a little
would
bit.
you pay?
Say 60 M's or something
Yeah, but you pay 60 M just for the
to get
the
the season
relief,
earlier.
the relief. But like you said, he can leave on the free here soon, right?
Yeah, you can leave on a
Next
free
season,
summer.
yeah. Next
season,
summer,
yeah.
It is what it is, PSG. You fucking made this bet. You gave him that crazy ass contract, knowing who he was as a person.
So apparently the
should've-
loyalty bonus is due on August 1st with £51 million.
If
yeah,
he
that
makes
would
it to that date,
Eddie, in the UK is tomorrow, bro.
oh shit, I'm tripping. Oh
got like
shit,
20
I ain't know. Yeah.
And Eddie, they're an hour ahead in France. That's about. I bet you get
Oh,
something
shit.
French time as well. He's got less than 24 hours.
Yep.
He's got less than 24 hours. He's fine. He's getting £51 million for being loyal, but also wanted to leave at the same
Yeah,
time.
I respect it, man. I respect it. 110%. Large up everyone that is tapped in again. If you are a member of the channel, I will go straight to your question as well. Link
I
for the
just
membership is in the pinned
sorry.
comment, people. Yeah, it's all good. Go
I
ahead,
just figured out that's like working at a bank, robbing it, but they're still paying you a monthly wage.
Hey, for real? Yeah.
Crazy.
And they know
Crazy.
you've robbed it as well. Do you know what I mean? They can't do anything.
Like
A loyalty bonus, bro. Why would you put a loyalty bonus in football? Only for players or clubs.
Like, did they really think he would stay if they didn't win the champion? Like, even if he won the Champions League, did they think he was going to stay?
Here's an idea, right? Why was it 2 years? Why isn't it 4? You know what I mean? Why isn't it 4? At least set yourself up. Because if you sign a 2-year extension, it only means you're going to have to renegotiate. You really have to renegotiate right away. If you think about it, right?
Oh, is it just me or did you man have surface mic a little bit? Moving a little bit.
Is it my
Or
mic?
is it just me? Let us know in the chat. It might just be on my end. You're going to say
Let
something.
me know. Do I sound helium-ish or robotish?
It's a little bit robot. Yeah, it's a little bit
Yeah,
robotic.
a bit of robot.
Hey,
Yeah.
I might,
Nice of
I've
you to
got-
tell us, 5-10 minutes into the show, Timo. You're a star, mate. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Thank you.
I'll
Huh? Absolute legend, you, mate. With the fresh trim. I see you, big man. All right. Shout out to you. Feel like I've not seen you in time, Timo. You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all good, man.
Yeah, man. Love to hear that. But yeah, Dennis, to answer your question, I believe that you lot signing. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I would genuinely, if Mbappe moves to Real Madrid, I'd genuinely go out my way to watch Real Madrid games. Like the Liga matches.
Of course.
Yeah, like that's my guy. So I'm fully looking to. I'm hoping he goes there. Obviously, I
It's
prefer
funny
Manchester
'cause he
United.
was
That's a
like-
different conversation. Go on.
It's funny because he was like, I'm leaving because I don't want to play striker, but if he goes to Madrid, he's going to play fucking striker.
Yeah, that's jokes. Hey, going to the allure of going to Real Madrid and them extra zeros on that contract change all of that quick.
Yeah.
It's like Jordan Henderson. We was against the Saudis and he stood with the
Don't get me started on
LGBTQ plus community.
look at you.
And
Look
look where
at
he's
you.
at now. Man had the rainbow armband on and everything. And,
Everybody got a
what's happening?
price. Everybody got a price.
Yeah, facts. Just be honest about it. I have a price. It's just that my price is ridiculously high, but I'll let you know there's a price. 100%.
What's your price, Flawless?
It depends on what it is. It's just a high
Pause.
price.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Strong pause.
Strong pause.
Oh, yeah, strong pause. Prime out here wilding, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
No, hell no.
Come on, Prime. Step your game up, my dog. Let's not get started on that foot.
Oh my god. Dennis says, question to the panel on Dembele going to PSG. Lovely stuff. Oh, he's going PSG. This guy, how is he still getting? This guy can't stay fit. How's he still getting deals? I don't get it. Even when I think United was linked to him last year, and people was like, "Oh, would you sign Dembele?" And I'm like, it's not a question of his talent. He doesn't stay fit.
That's the thing. He shows flashes.
Yeah, and then people just get gassed up. We already have one Frenchman here who can't stay fit. Why would we want another?
Well, I didn't say all that, Flawless. That's you. You can never have enough sauce. You can never have enough sauce. Like I said,
I'm just saying, like I rate Dembele
I hear you,
too.
though.
Did he not come on as a sub in the World Cup and then get subbed off because he got injured?
You did.
It was an ugly look. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look.
So yeah, bad move by PSG, Dennis. That's what I would say. Bad move. I don't think it's a smart move. I don't think it's a clever move either. Big up to TJ in the cut as well. Says, where does the panel think David Raya fits in at Arsenal? Please let it happen.
Well.
Go on, Eddie. Man said, well. Go on. The floor is yours.
I heard. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe my ears are tricked out. I don't know. But I heard, Ramsdale's the best goalkeeper in the league. I heard any team would be lucky to have a David Ramsdale in goal. Now we're looking at David Raya. And here's what's funny. These Arsenal. And you know what? It's not their fault. That's what I realized. It's generally not Arsenal, the team's fault. It's their fans. Their fans do this to them. If Arsenal had mindful fans, I don't think they'd be getting as much smoke as they do. Right? Sincerely, like I can't, I just can't put it past the fact that, we've heard Rice is better than Casemiro. Then he gets outplayed by Mino. Right? Front three, we need a striker, although we're just here talking about how great Gabriel Jesus is. Like, what are we doing here? Where does he fit? I don't know. For me, it's a like for like. It's literally a like for like. I don't think Raya is that much better of a goalkeeper than Ramsdale to drop $40 million and act like, yeah, he's there for competition. $40 million goalkeeper's there for competition. Y'all tripping right now.
I don't think it's the price. I think it's more so skill level. Because like you said there, I agree with you. I don't think there's much between them in regards to the levels that I've not watched Raya enough to make a strong statement, but from what I've seen, I wouldn't say there's a huge gap between the two of them.
You remember how they hyped him up after that Liverpool match?
Oh yeah. But like TJ said, it isn't all Arsenal fans. It isn't all of you lot. There is some sensible ones out there.
It's a significant collection. I understand not all, but just like us, see, Man United, they hate us because we win and because our fans are on some bullshit.
Yeah, fans.
Y'all don't really be winning like that, but your fans be on some bullshit. That's what it is.
They make compilation, Eddie. They make compilation of Cedric, Mustafi, Socrates, Paulista. Like, they're making it like, oh, they are so good players.
But y'all sell them right. Y'all sell them if you could right now. Like, I'm hearing about the striker. They need a new striker. Mm-hmm. What happened to Trossard being who he was? Right. This is what I'm trying to say. What happened to Kai Havertz being a better player because Arteta is going to be, coaching him up?
Hey, Arsenal fans full of hypocrites, man.
Make it make sense for me, people. Please. If I'm missing something, let me know.
I fully hear you. I fully hear what you're saying. Yes, Taz, what are you saying? You good?
Yo. What's up?
Bless,
Yeah?
Hope
everyone's good.
You're not playing after this?
Yeah, we're playing at half one.
Apparently, they say two.
Two. Yeah, it's two. Sorry. Yeah. People, Saeed was starting to stream at half one. That's why I said half one. Yeah, 2. You're right. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. I won't be watching. It's like I don't really have no interest in it.
Yo, fellas.
Yo.
Yeah, we're playing Dortmund. Can you read my name, please?
What R9? This guy R9 season. All right, we'll go there. Fault Tarzan, get off your chest because I think this is the first time we spoke since Hoyland has actually signed. So the floor is yours, my brother.
Bro, we actually have a striker. We don't have Wout Weghorst, arguably one of the worst strikers in our history.
Wout Weghorst, you show some class and respect, all right?
You know what, Eddie?
Continue.
Yeah,
Show some respect. Continue.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I don't really give a fuck. You know, fuck the past. You know, it's the bad old days.
Get to
But
the
now-
heart of the thing, man.
now-
Weghorst's gone. We don't need to talk about him. Go.
Yeah. Fuck Weghorst. Anyway,
I'm saying
Hoyland, bro.
Classless.
I'm so hyped. You know, like we actually got a fucking real ass striker. 6'3", he's only 19. He could grow even more. Pause. Like, I'm hyped, man. Like, it's like we actually have a focal point. It's not that he's just a PNP guy that could just run in behind. He's got a little tech to him. He can hold up the ball. We've missed that for a long time because, to be fair to him, Martial does that, but he's barely there. So now we can have that consistency, and you know, I'm just excited. I'm just excited, and we finally have a young striker because for the past, I don't know, however, like long, we've just been signing strikers that are old, like 25, 26 and up. You know, I think Lukaku, when we signed him from Everton, was the youngest striker we've signed in like the past decade. So
Yeah, because it's been
Yeah.
Cavani's and
Well,
Gallows.
Marshall.
he was a
Martial was
winger
actually a
at
winger.
he was a winger
actually.
at Monaco, so he's not technically a striker. So he's like the only one because if you look back before that, Cavani, Falcao, all these guys, you know,
Gallo.
Igalo, Ronaldo again. So all these guys are old. So now we can, you know, finally have a young striker, and I'm excited. You know who I'm most excited for?
Go on.
Jadon Sancho, bro. Because
Talk about.
like, obviously, I'm not before people freak out. I'm not saying he's Holland, but he's like that same build, as in he's a big, strong dude that's just gonna run in behind, type a fox in the box type of thing. And the last time Sancho had that type of striker, he went crazy, which is why we then went in and bought him. So maybe, you know, he could benefit off that. Anthony also benefited off that at Ajax with Sebastian Haller. You know, so our wingers actually do work well with the striker, and if you know, I'm interested to see how his dynamic will work with Rashford because they're both kind of running behind strikers. So it's gonna be interesting with that aspect. But other than that, I'm very happy for the signing. And you know what the craziest thing is? You said it before. 3 signings before August is crazy.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Like,
Tell me lies.
like you know what I mean? I ain't never ever seen you act like this before. Like legit. Like when is the last time we've done this? And now that we're possibly in for Amrabat, like crazy links, in for Amrabat, and you know, Maguire might be out the door, McTominay, Fred. We already got rid of Alanga, and Amrabat's gonna come in, and maybe hopefully, you know, that
Get rid of
late
De Gea
August. Exactly. No, I'm just saying like people for money, but I know what you're saying. So I think we'll get Amrabat, and then one more, like it's gonna be some late August signing we always fucking do. Just, you know, some random like Kudus or some shit, or you know,
It'll be Kimmich.
What?
Okay, this guy.
What'd he say?
Kimmich.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
You guys don't think you guys can get him late in the window?
No, I don't think we go in for a Kimmich. We don't do things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it last year with Casemiro.
Yeah, that's a one-off.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, what we need though,
Is it?
Flawless, we need a right back.
We have a
Right,
better
fair enough.
chance at Kane before Kimmich.
Yeah, like Kimmich.
No, I'm
not
just saying
pausing.
pulling off a signing very late that no one expects.
I think that would be Kane.
Hey, if we get Kane,
He falls into that bracket of what you said. Prior,
But people
in regards
expect you to
expected.
get Kane,
I don't think so.
or at least
Not
to
now.
still be linked.
no.
No,
They'll get linked
No,
because,
apparently
you know,
people's been talking about Kane going to Bayern Munich. Apparently, like
Oh,
some
yeah.
people said the deal should be done by this weekend.
yeah, and there's people who
Hey,
still.
hey.
I'm talking about. There's no links. There's no rumors. No one's even talking
Yeah.
about it. That's why I just mentioned Kimmich.
Yeah, we'll
That
see, we'll
is
see about
something
that.
that
But
would
hey,
make sense.
fellas, whatever happened to, you know, all them FFP hype rumors? You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever happened to
Talk
that?
about
We can
talk
only
about-
spend 50 million.
Talk
United
about-
are broke. All of this bullshit coming from the same journalists that are on the Glazers PR and their payroll. Those same journalists, and people believe them.
because people,
Like,
like,
bro,
'cause
idiots.
yeah,
Bro.
you're right. Because people want to believe whatever they whatever suits what they think. So people want to
Confirmation
believe that
bias.
Manchester United, bro. Yeah, like
Exactly.
it's like with the whole ownership thing when people are like, oh, the deadline's gone past. What deadline? Who set a deadline? Nobody of a significant role in the negotiations ever set a deadline. Nobody at the Glazers, Sheikh Jassim, Jim Ratcliffe, nobody ever came out and said, right, this date is July the 15th. No one. People like deadline this, deadline that. Running around just don't know what they're talking about. That's why I always say take everything that's said with a pinch of salt. All the time. Say all the time. That's why certain content creators went bald because they thought that, certain players was coming to their clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they were surefire.
Hey, yeah.
Name names.
You know-
Name
you know-
names.
To,
Name
to-
names.
to put
I'm
the
saying.
FFP shit to bed, though, for real, we need to
Yeah.
sell McTominay. I think,
Oh, yeah.
like, even if that is, bro, because he's a homegrown player, we paid zero for him. To sell him for like 35, 40 million would be
Believe it.
amazing. Because no, that's what West Ham are about to bid apparently.
What is it? I
between
hope you're right. I hope so.
35 plus 10, I think that's what the quote is. So, bro, if they could do that, oh my god, bro, you know what? 60 million or even 50 million combined bid, Maguire, McTominay, David Moyes, he's gonna actually climb up in my list of managers that we've had at United. Like, my respect for him is gonna increase so much if he gets Maguire and McTominay off our books. Shout out David Moyes, doing God's work, legit. This is like doing the Lord's work right here.
Conference League winning manager, David Moyes, by the way.
Hey, facts,
Exactly,
More
exactly.
European legacy than Arsene Wenger, but uncomfortable
Hey,
conversations.
uncomfortable
Arteta.
conversations, flawless. They ain't ready.
Hey,
And
uncomfortable
Arteta.
conversations. Yeah, hey, you know what? I know Arteta. Hey, facts. There's only one. There's only a
Hey,
few places.
Poch win 2 trophies in the space of 1 month.
This guy, this guy is just shameless.
Hey,
Wait,
Arteta.
Timo, is that you doing potch prop? You?
Yeah, I can't believe it. This guy, him and Lewis are absolute. This 180 U-turn that you and Lewis have done is fucking shameless. Just want to say that. Absolute disgusting behavior. You
the
criticize
lineup.
them.
I do have a reason, Prime, compared to Lewis.
What?
Yeah, we know you
Yeah,
have. Just
we not. The thing
we
is,
know.
I get we understand the reason from both parts. I'm just saying it's still shameless. Like,
no,
it's
but
disgusting
she's
behavior.
not watching though. She's not watching.
Nah,
Hey,
I blame Flores and Jazz for forcing Elena to expose the secret. So it is what.
What did I do? What did I do?
January, Kyoto in January. Rewatch that again.
What happened in January?
What happened?
What this guy just said a random month. What did I do? Why am I getting the blame?
You and Jess instigating
Go on.
Elena to reveal my secret about I want Poch over Potter at that time.
How did we?
Wait,
instigate,
what?
or did we just
Hold
ask
on,
a
hold on.
question?
Wait, why did you want Potter over Potter?
Huh?
When was this?
That-
I'm
that-
confused. Yeah, Timo telling
Exactly.
half a
Why
story.
did
I
you
don't
want
even know what you're
Potter over
talking
Potter?
about.
Why did you want Potter over Potter, and why was that a secret?
Well, to be fair, because I was texting Elena privately,
No, you're always texting her privately.
Oh,
Okay,
so
but
you
why
said
did
you take. Oh, so when Potter was in charge,
Yeah.
you were saying that you would take Pochettino right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how am I like fuck Jez? Jez is definitely to blame. How am I to blame?
Because you and both kind of instigating.
How did I instigate? Or did I just ask a question?
You're behind Jess basically, but not the main instigator.
What did I do in terms of instigating? I want to know what I did. What did I do? How did I instigate? Or did I wait? Did I just ask a question? Huh?
You can see our context Sarcasm in the clip.
All right, cool. You know what? Drop that in the group chat. I don't know what he's talking about. Before you
Timo,
go, no Prime. Before you go,
DM
Prime.
Prime.
1 second. Yeah, DM me that information. There's over 90 of you lot in the building. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Only at 33 likes though. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 50 likes, people. Let's get up to 50 likes. Hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? Let's try and get over 100 people in the building. And subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, people, as well. And next week we will not be doing the regular schedule. It is Sarcasm City specials, people. So for those that haven't seen them before, where I sit down with the biggest and best content creators and do a live stream talking about their football club and other things as well. So like I said previously, I've had Rants, Troops, Saeed, Lee Gunner, plus more all on. There is a playlist for it. So that's what I'll be doing from Monday to Sunday next week, people. Well, technically today now. And we're at 7,334. Looking for 6 more subscribers, people. Girls to 7,340. Looking for 6 more subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and get your questions in as well. And if you're a member, don't don't forget, if you are a member, we will get straight to your question because it takes priority, like a super chat as well. And just to this from Jack, who said, question for the panel, switching back to boxing. Who do y'all want to see Bud fighting next? I'm asking mostly because the rematch makes no sense whatsoever.
Was
The rematch don't, but there's no one that won. Say again?
Is it Janice or is it Aaron Janice or something?
Who?
I forgot his name, but it's
Go on.
Aaron Janice, is it? What's the boxer name?
Oh, you're talking about, I know you're talking about Ennis. You're talking about Ennis. Yeah. But the thing is with Crawford, he's probably going to move up to 154. Ennis is at, Jaron Ennis is at 147. And there's no one, when I look at the names, I look at 154 and go, yeah. I actually would like him to fight Charlo, but Charlo's fighting Canelo. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he waits. He fights Spence again at 54, waits for Canelo to fight. Actually, well, Charlo's fighting Canelo in September, so they could still do that in January or something like that, February, depending on how the bout goes. So Charlo, I want to see him try to become undisputed at 154, because then that would be three weight classes. He's been undisputed at 140, 147. Yeah, man, like I want to see him do that. So in my Charlo, that's who I would say. I don't know which one it is, because I always get mixed up in regards to which Charlo's at which weight, but the one who's fighting Canelo, that's what I would like. That's me. Let's see what else you lot saying. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see people putting the Manchester United lineup from the game as well. Like I said, it's pre-season. I really couldn't care less about pre-season. And Warrior J, I seen you say it's your birthday today, man. So you know what? Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
man.
Warrior J.
Happy birthday, man. Enjoy your day. He said, just came into the live stream. Want to say big up to you on the panel. Today was my birthday, so I'll see you on the Monday special. Hey, love, man. Hope you enjoyed your day. Got whatever you wanted to get. If you drink, make sure you drink. If you smoke, make sure you smoke. Whatever it is, man. Make sure you enjoy your day, Warrior Dre, man. Big up. Always here. You're here as often as I am. 110%.
More life, my boy. More life.
Yeah, it's crazy. Big up Out of Context. Hey, Out of Context, man. You always causing trouble, man. This guy. Big up HKM Music,
the demon. Shout out of Context. He be in the chats, boy.
Always, you know what I'm saying, but big him up. United team versus Dortmund. Heaton, Dalot, Maguire, Lindelof, Williams, McTominay, Ericsson, Palestri, Donny, Forson, Sancho. Yeah, that's a B team.
Now? No.
It's a B team. You know what I'm saying?
B team. No.
Yeah, it's the B. As you can clearly see by Maguire being in the side, Williams being in the side, McTominay being in the side, Palestri being in the side. Forson, who I have no idea who that is. You want to see Mount? Hey, go look. What you've seen him enough. You've been at every Chelsea game for the past 7 years.
Go look up some comps. Go get your fix that way, my boy.
There you go.
I don't want to see
question for Timo. How do you think Chelsea have been this preseason?
This preseason?
No, last preseason.
last preseason. We were
obviously this preseason. This one, yes.
This guy's not real.
This was better than last preseason.
No, how have we been, like, in terms of what's your opinion of what's going on at Chelsea?
I genuinely think that we need someone. Well, I had this debate actually about a sit a six or destroy a six, but I do think that we need someone to accommodate Enzo in that sense.
Do you want Caicedo or do you want someone else?
I want Caicedo straight away.
Okay. Let me ask
I
you
would have won Ugarte, but fuck me, we missed that.
Are you saying just put down the money for? So say they want 100 million, 110 million, hypothetically. Are you saying Chelsea just put down the money and get him? Or are you saying move on to alternatives? If you was in charge, what would you do?
To be fair, Brighton are taking a piss with that deal, though. Like if I was on the board side right now, like put down a 90 plus at any add-ons, and then if Brighton still rejected it, walk away.
So you wouldn't pay the 100 million for him. You'd walk away and
I don't think he was that 100 mil. Like he was at least 90 mil.
Okay, Vez, I'm just asking.
No.
I'm just asking. Hey, big up Yardman Serginio as well, man. Big up. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see members in the chat as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Is it going to rain later in London today if they want Australia to finish England off in the cricket? Aussie. Yeah, you lot retain the Ashes, right? I'm guessing. I know you're from over there, Christopher. You lot retain the. I haven't been following like that. I don't watch cricket as much as I used to. But yeah, I swear you lot was it not a draw or were you lot up 2-1? But I know you lot have retained it anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. If indeed. Context, Sarcasm City says, now flawless when we signed Mount, he said he was Ten Hag out. So I simply asked him if he was still Ten Hag out. But it's calm. You're a joke, man. Yeah, man, you
I
want to
don't.
people get stuff off their chest? Go on.
I don't agree with the just
Go on.
pay the money or be held to ransom for Caicedo or really any player. If we set our price target of what we're willing to pay and the clubs aren't willing to bend to that, either try and negotiate it down or be willing to walk away. I don't like this thing of being like held to ransom, being forced to just pay out ridiculous price tag. And to be fair, and part of why Brighton think they can do that to us is because we allow that to happen in the past. Look at what we paid for Enzo. Look at what we paid for Lukaku, etc. I'd be willing to walk away. If we can't negotiate this down, then maybe walk and try and force their hand that way.
I think that's the way to go.
Unless, because I saw the news that the Caicedo camp trying to ask the board to lower the values.
Yeah, well, if he wants to do that and he desperately wants to come to Chelsea, go on strike.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to hand in a transfer request. Yeah. You do have to hand in like 110%. You got to hand in a transfer request when it comes to this type of thing. Well, it'd be interesting to see how. I'd still think you'll sign him. I think you'll pay up the money, whether it's 90 M's plus add-ons or 100 million plus add-ons or something like that.
Timo, where do you think we'll finish in the league? Because I haven't. I don't think I've been on streams with you much, and I haven't watched any streams you've been on Lucius' channel lately. So I don't know what are your opinions of what we've been doing this summer. So where do you think the season will go and we'll finish the league?
I had this debate with Alex the other day on the podcast about where we finish. I'd say top 5, just purely because like we got all that.
Let him land, man. Let him land.
Just purely because I feel like that one game a week kind of suit us big time. Mm-hmm. I think we're not going to touch Man City or maybe top 3 at least. Probably top 4 is already enough. Plus a Champions League next season.
Okay. Yeah, 4th or 5th. Okay. Eddie, what was that,
He said top 5.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Champions League top 5, yeah.
Eddie, you got to understand. It's a new season. They've sold some deadwood. They've got some new players in. It's that new car smell. It's that new.
No, do you wait, Eddie? Oh, Eddie disagrees. I thought, Eddie, do you think we should be worse or better?
You will be worse than top 5. What do you mean better?
No, I just wanted to know what your point. I think we'll finish 5th or 6th, or at least around that 5th, 6th, 7th.
I think that's kind. I think more in the
7th to 8th.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, even 7th to 8th, fair enough, not that bad.
And that's improvement.
Yeah, fuck you,
like
folks.
it would be a different thing. It would be a different thing if the players you brought in had Premier League experience, the ones that you're going to rely on the most. But
yeah, no, I agree with you.
I figure it out. Podge has to figure out his timing again. I think he's been out of it for a while.
Yep.
So there has to be an adjustment period there. You look at the players, yes, they're talented, but building a level of cohesion that you'll need to have starting out.
This is why that one game a week kind of will suit us. I do that.
Well, no, it might honestly work against you because the only way to get game experience is be in matches, right? So you can't simulate anything related to a game when you're at the training facility. You can prepare as best you can, but if you're not actually putting it to application, it's tough. So I think what he'll do is kind of like what Ten Hag did, where come cup season, you guys are playing the same 11 every single time. And I don't think you have any players that warrant this idea of saving them other than a Thiago Silva because he's older.
Yeah. Eddie, everything you're saying is like spot on, and I agree with you. I said this to Flawless that we'll be similar to how United were last season in terms of we'll have good moments, we'll have bad moments, we should target both cup competitions, and I believe we'll finish between like 5th to 7th, and only way we could get top 4 is if other teams underperform, and we are consistent enough to take advantage of that potential opportunity.
Yeah, and to this, Christopher says, man said that's improvement. LOL, now that's taking a piss. How is it
Exactly.
taking a piss?
It is
How,
flawless.
wait,
You know what you're doing.
How you finished
It
12th
is
last season?
flawless.
If you finished
You know what you're
7th,
doing.
is that not improvement?
It's taking the piss. You know what you're doing.
And how you? I
We
have
You
no
know what
finished
idea
you're
what
doing.
I'm doing.
Flawless. You know what you're doing.
You
Flawless.
finished 12th last season, so if you finished,
Fatter. Don't defend him. You know what Flawless is doing. Don't defend him.
Wait. We
How?
finished 12th last season, and then we scored
Timo.
12 goals.
I didn't say it's wrong. I said don't defend Flawless.
Yeah,
Don't
I
defend
ain't
him.
talking
He knows
about
what he's
you
doing.
lot hype. You lot
Yeah, I
hyping
know,
up preseason's
Brian, I'm
jokes.
not.
Who
Sorry.
hyped up
We scored
preseason?
No,
goals.
Timo just said we scored 12 goals in
We
preseason or whatever
scored
he
12
just
goals
said.
in the preseason.
Oh, I thought he said. Oh, I thought he said we finished 12th. Okay,
No,
my bad.
yeah, we did
No,
finish
Timo,
12th
don't.
last season with our worst attacker, but somehow we
Timo.
scored 12 goals.
No, man, in
Timo,
preseason.
Timo, step away from the cooker, man. You're burning us. Stop. Step
My
away.
point
You're
is,
burning.
Timo, let me ask you, Timo. If Chelsea finished 7th this coming season, is that not an improvement on your position last season?
It's improvement, but I'll be more disappointed.
Of course,
Timo,
I never said you'd be happy
Timo,
with it.
Timo.
I just asked a simple
Don't
question.
answer that, Timo. Don't answer Flores'
wait,
question.
wait,
You know what he's doing.
wait.
Don't answer his question. Don't answer his question.
What am I doing?
I'll say my
What am I
reasoning.
doing?
Timo, don't answer his question. Timo,
Wait,
don't answer his
wait,
question. Don't answer his question.
Wait, hold on. I said I'll be. Look, it'll be improvement, but I'll be more disappointed.
Yeah,
Don't
again,
answer his
Christopher, people,
question.
let me get to this. Christopher, like, I'm not saying it's the way forward. I'm not saying they'll be happy. All I said, I'm very clear what I said on the mic.
It's just a fact.
It's an improvement. I never said they would be happy.
It's an
Of course they would
improvement,
be
but
happy.
I'll be more.
Of course you'd be disappointed. Of course.
I'll be more disappointed just purely because we invested a lot of money again.
Well, the money being spent doesn't really mean much. It's about quality, for one. And two, whether or not Flawless is right is irrelevant. Don't listen to what he's saying.
Don't listen to me.
Don't listen to what he's saying. I don't care.
Just Mohammed is both. I call him. Some people call him Timo. Some people call him Fator. He's the same guy. It's Eminem, Slim Shady. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Latimus Prime, Gallimimus Prime, same shit.
No one calls me Gallimimus Prime.
Yeah, we do.
You're right. They call you the man from Italy.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. They call you, the man from
say
Milan. That's what
you
you call
say
him, man.
it.
The man from Milan.
No one calls me that either.
We do now. We do now.
No, they don't.
The legend of the man from Milan is up there.
Yeah, man. The legend from Lecce, man. That's what you are, man. The boy from Bari. We know you.
47 minutes gone. Dave, end the stream, man.
Prime, remember when
Shout
we
out,
had
Dave.
this? Remember when we had this energy for Arsenal fans? When they had was it 2 seasons ago when we still had Tuchel, and then we gave them the energy if you don't make it a top 4 because you play one game a week, then you bottle it. It's the same case like that.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Remember when Arsenal had a 1 game a week?
Yeah, you're saying when they finished 8th, innit?
Yeah.
When did they have 1 game a week?
When they the season after they finished 8th.
When they had a new manager in Arteta.
Yeah, first Tuchel full season basically.
Yeah. But anyway,
are you talking about when they had? Okay.
Yeah. But it is from football is the game. Says man don't want to listen to the facts. Hey, people get upset. Hey, the truth hurts, man.
No. I didn't say what you're saying is not right. I said it's flawless, so don't listen to it. Don't listen to flawless. That's my point.
Anyways, Warrior J says Chelsea have sealed the deal for Axel Diassi. Documents and paperwork set to be exchanged between clubs. Chelsea 5-year deal, option until 2029. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Here you go, Prime. Make yourself useful. Thoughts on this deal? Chat to us.
Make myself useful with this guy. I haven't watched him play, so I don't have an opinion in terms of his ability.
There goes the usefulness.
I wasn't done, but okay. But in terms of our scouts, they've done quite well in finding players and finding these young players. So I'm going to assume that he is good and capable, and also it's coming from the French league, and the French league seems to translate well into the Prem. We really do need a right-sided centre back with Fofana out. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing him actually play. It's gonna be interesting.
All right, first. Timo, what
And
you
the
saying?
money, the price is
sorry.
good as well. It's not like expensive.
How much
or
is it?
anything.
How much was he?
I think it's 35.
Okay. All right, Timo,
So
floor's
like-
yours. What are you saying about money?
Just on touch what you said about Fofana. Yes, Fofana will be out until February at least. So we're gonna have at least 4 central defenders. So there's Thiago Silva, Badiashile, Levi Colwill, and we just lost Trevor Chalobah. I don't know how long it's gonna be out. He's got that hamstring injury apparently, and also just in case of any contingency when Reece James kind of like play a matchup or two at the right side. So we kind of understand like
sorry, go on. The chat making me
kind
laugh.
of like yeah, it's a good option at the moment, but I just hope that by the time that February comes, like Fofana will be 100% health again.
Yeah, no, that's
are you not worried about Fofana's injuries?
A little bit.
You don't think constantly getting injured is just gonna,
What is his history of injury again? Apart from
is it
the
not
obvious?
like 2 ACLs? Or was it just the one?
He's constantly getting injured.
Yeah, he does get injured a lot. Let me get to this though from Ian, who says, "Can Postecoglou do anything without Kane?" Unpopular opinion, but I think selling Kane is best for them because then you get money to reinvest in the squad and move on. Yeah, that's what it is. It's time to move on. Like, how long are you gonna wait for this Kane train to deliver and get to his destination? Like, how long? Like, let Postecoglou give him a clean slate to work from and to deal with. Because if he keeps getting, what is their aim? What have Spurs? This is what I don't get. What have Spurs achieved with Kane?
Nothing.
Yeah, they got nothing of note. Yeah, they got some top 4 finishes. Made the Champions League final. Made the Carabao Cup final. Yeah, so can they do anything? I don't think they can do anything with him. It's not on Postecoglou. I don't know a lot about Postecoglou. I hear good things. I think they've done good business in terms of Maddison. They still need more, but that's Spurs though. I would just move. Just move. It's time. Move him on. Can they do any? I don't think they can do anything with him. What can Spurs do?
No, he's already like achieving his like top goal scorer of all time.
Yeah, like man's scoring 30 goals a season and they ain't winning nothing. Like, something's not adding up. Again, it's not solely on Kane. We know about the issues of the managers they've had and other players, but yeah, life after Kane might be better. Can't be any worse. That's right, Stephanie G. You might as well just holding on to Kane, let it go.
Shout out, Steph.
I mean, I agree with them selling Kane, but it can always get worse.
Can it? How? You don't win anything now. You don't win anything then. What's worse? 12th place.
It's like it's like being in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's like the Tottenham fans' relationship with Harry Kane is like you're in a relationship with your missus and you just carry on and on and on for the sake of the children and that. Unfortunately,
that's actually an accurate analogy. That's actually very
good. you know, literally your missus cheating on you, so
you just stay. You know the relationship's done, but you just stay for the kids. you
Timo with the analogies.
Nice. Timo landed the analogy and it made sense. That's how bad Spurs are. That's how bad
right now. What are you gonna do next season? They got your European football. Might as well start refresh.
Yeah, that's how bad Spurs are. That even Timo's figured this shit out and said, "You know what? It's a wrap. Blow it up and start again." Like, that's it. So it's kind of like, what can they do? Let's say, all right, Postecoglou, and they finish 8th, but they play better football, a better team overall than they was last season, and there's some continuity. I think Jess said on the show yesterday that Spurs haven't had a manager be in control for the full season since I think 2018 or something crazy like that. They've not had a manager. He's saying just bring me stability. Coming back to Timo's analogy, there's no stability. The kids don't know what's going on. I'm saying one week they're at mum's, one week they're at dad's. I'm saying mum's new boyfriend in the building, dad's new girlfriend in the building. They don't know what's going on. Like, legit. So with Spurs, it's time to move on. I don't think life can get any worse.
They need to sort out that weapon is upstairs. That they just lost Paratici. They lost Paratici. Now they lost the one of the ownership apparently got arrested allegedly. Well,
Hey, free him, man. Free him.
inducted. Well, I don't know what's it called, but yeah, is he arrested yet? But I heard that the attorney talking about the illegal money laundering, kind of like that.
Oh shit.
Allegedly. Free him, man.
Yeah, this is what it is with Posta. So it's kind of like that with Posta Koglu. And yeah, somebody said it in the chat. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. It don't have to be on the Spurs situation. Big up to Cameron. Big up Rums. See both of you, man. Large up my guy Rums every single time as well. But yeah, Posta Koglu will have to deal with Spain, and then next season you got to start all over again because then Kane's being moved on. It was like, let him just start afresh now and get his players in and see how he does. I'm interested to see how Spurs do. I'm actually looking forward to watching him just to see how Postecoglou is because I heard he plays a great brand of football. Plus, they got Maddison there. I want to see how Basuma does under him as well. If he does indeed keep Kane, interesting to see how he uses him as well. I'm looking forward to it.
Dortmund lineup: Kobel, Haller, Hummels, Wolf, Brand, Sabitzer, Donny Malen, Emre Can, Sule, Ryerson, and Adeyemi.
They playing a strong team.
Very attacking lineup. Timo, Kane's like available. Do you want us to get him? Do you want Kane?
Let's see until January because we're gonna lose Jackson to the AFCON.
But we're not. Kane might not be here in January.
Wait. Does Jackson goes to the AFCON?
Yeah,
he's Senegalese.
Okay, I didn't know he played for Senegal though.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right.
So, but you don't want Kane, or?
I think he goes to Bayern Munich, man. I don't think we're going to get him.
No, not saying we will.
Do I want him? Yes. Do I want him? Yes, but I don't think he'll come.
Fez? 18-19, pardon me. Kane, 18-19 was the last time Spurs manager completed the season. That's crazy. And LFC for the W says, you think Dembele moving to PSG is a downgrade? It don't make sense. I don't get it from either party, to be honest. I don't get PSG signing Dembele, and I don't get Dembele going PSG.
He's French. He's French. It is.
You reckon he just wanted to go back home?
Yeah.
It could be a. Is he like friends with Dembele?
Who? Mbappe?
Or not Dembele? What's his name? Mbappe.
Who? Yeah, like why would you go to there knowing like what's going on? Like even if you wanted to just go to another club in France, why would you go there? Like I bet Agate is looking at it going, I might as well have went Chelsea. Why did I go PSG with just the mess that's going on? I don't. Yeah. I wouldn't say downgrade's too harsh. I wouldn't go as far as say downgrade, but I'd say I don't understand it from either party. Seems like a marriage of convenience. They need a player. They need a player, and he needs a place to go. So that's legit.
What's up with Neymar? Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there. So. Enrique, they got Enrique, man, as a manager.
Has he played preseason?
It's a great question. Let us know.
I don't think so. I don't think he has.
It's a great question. I have no idea.
I saw him on the bench against the Japan. Was it Al Nassr? Yeah, it was Al Nassr actually. Yeah. I don't think he played that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
If I was Mbappe, even he told Mbappe to either like get a club or maybe you're gonna have to sit out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it makes no sense. They really don't understand that as to why.
Like it's one of those situations where, for the player, do you think he's actually enjoyed his time at Barcelona? I think you could say no. Like I think we can all say no, and so maybe he just needs a fresh start somewhere he feels comfortable in. Maybe he thought he didn't. I don't know if he knew about the Mbappe situation being as dire, but I'm pretty sure he had to have some kind of idea.
Facts.
So
we all know. If we all know, you closer to the situation than us, you know. Sure.
Well, are they friends? Are they boys?
Not friends. I'm saying, just go on Twitter. We know what's going. We all know.
Let's not forget as well. Apparently, Marquinhos also is being linked out of the door.
To who? I think he's a good centre back. To who?
Either Chelsea or maybe United or anyone in England, basically.
I would take Marquinhos. Well, actually, we don't need. Now we don't need a centre back by Raheem highly. Well, we don't need a centre back like him. We need a younger centre back. But I do rate Marquinhos.
If you're PSG right now, you might as well just blow everything up and then start
just blow up and start again.
Yeah.
I think they're in that boat.
Is that not what they're trying to do? Kind of. No?
Because ain't Mbappe and Neymar still there?
Mbappe and Neymar still there.
They should be actively trying to sell Neymar. I mean, actively trying to sell the two of them.
Mbappe reject that offer from Al Hilal.
Yeah, of course. He's trying to build. He ain't trying to be there. That's why he rejected that shit. That's why. Early is big up, Cameron. I see you as well. Let's see what Christopher says. Obviously, not including Spurs, and you can take out City. Does Kane make other of a traditional top six team title challenges? Manchester United, no. I don't think we're a Harry Kane away from being title challengers.
So he's saying Cam said he's not that big on the move.
Dembele isn't pushing. He refused to activate his clause and told PSG they need to reach an agreement with Barcelona. So
I'm sure he's saying Barcelona.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Barcelona.
That makes sense. They don't make sense to him. But in regards to the Kane question, Manchester United, no. I think Liverpool, yes. Who else is the Chelsea? No. Who's the other team?
What, with the Kane signing alone?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying Kane alone.
Kane alone makes them title challenges.
No, I don't think
Liverpool.
So. Just Liverpool to me. Just Liverpool, and that's not a shot at Kane. It's more the team. It's more the players around him. It's the team around him. I think at Liverpool he has the team around him to challenge, even though he wouldn't fit Klopp's system. But you understand my overall point. I suppose he could do a Firmino role to an extent, but yeah, just Liverpool,
Bayern
United,
Munich,
Chelsea, Arsenal. Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Newcastle, they just lose some Maximan to is it Al Hilal or something?
One of those things.
Yeah, I think so. I don't be following that. So they gone. Stephanie G says, what shirt number will Højlund get at United? Martial occupies 9. Hopefully Amrabat gets 4, and we have a new number 5 with Maguire going. Could Højlund get the number 1 shirt as Onana is on 24? What was his number at Atalanta?
77.
No, Højlund's.
Are you serious?
I think 77.
That's
your player, man. You should know.
No, I should know why should I know?
Yeah, why should I know?
All right, okay, let's flip this then. What number was Jackson at Villarreal?
22.
Was he actually 22?
Yeah.
You got me. All right, first. Hey, what number's Caicedo? What number's Caicedo?
Caicedo was 19.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, Timo be paying attention. First, you got me. You ain't slick. All right, cool.
Hey, I think.
Wait. No, hold on, Timo. What number did you say he wore?
He said 77.
77.
Did he wear number 77? I don't know. Did he
Okay,
wear number 77?
cool. All right, cool. I mean,
did he?
You're wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was right about 7, but it's not 70. Okay, it's not 77.
Yeah. Is it so? Have we got number 17?
If Fred gets sold.
Yeah. So yeah, he might get that. I don't know, maybe 15.
Yeah, he's 17. Yeah, he's 17.
Yeah. So not 77. Hey, Meta Football, my bad. Write your comment again. I missed it. My bad. Oh, you saying he was 17? Right. Yeah. Right. Let's see. You lot found a few questions in before we do indeed close out this live stream, people. Yeah. If Fred goes, then yeah, it's time. Timo was right. Warrior Jason's question to the panel this season: which manager do you think will get fired first? All right, we'll flip this and go big 6. Eddie, what are you saying? The big 6, we can throw Newcastle in there, so it's 7. What manager do you think will get sacked first?
Because I'm looking at it's between Eddie Howe and Poch, and I think it just because it's Chelsea, I have to say every manager at Chelsea's, and they're about a day away from getting fired, so it is what it is with that one. Eddie Howe, just because I don't know how he'll handle the whole Champions League with everything they got going on over there at Newcastle, so it'll be tough for them, I think, at certain points to find a footing. But I wouldn't be shocked if he makes I really don't think any manager in the Big Six is getting fired. But just to answer the question, those would be my two.
You're saying Timo, what are you saying?
Klopp or Arteta.
Okay, why? Interesting.
Arteta.
No. Start with Klopp.
Klopp for me. I feel like because inconsistency. That's why I feel like a lot of fans have been starting kind of like running out of patience with Klopp in that sense. Then I know they got some of the new young players, but I just think they just way too heavy. It's just too much for Klopp to handle. The egos, everything. Plus, like they got that centre backs already like kind of declining a bit. That who's going to do?
Wait, what new players do you think it'll be too much for him to handle?
Ego-wise, I'd say McAllister.
Ah, so you reckon it's going to be because of the players? All right, first.
Yeah.
I disagree, but okay, fair enough.
Does McAllister have an ego?
I don't know where he's going with that, but we move.
Arteta just purely because about, spend a lot of money, nearly about 100 plus this window. You got a lot of pressure from Arsenal fans about having that Champions League football. You just never know because it depends on the draw. If they get a tougher draw in the group stage and somehow they get knocked out, they finish maybe third, go to Europa League, and then somehow they bottle it again in Europa League, I think that's it. Plus, the league's far more competitive compared to last year. Like Arsenal had a brilliant 10 games run last season. I think they only lost once against United. But this time alone, I think that the other teams will let that happen again too. So
you got Klopp and Arteta as on the.
I say Arteta first. I say Arteta first and then Klopp after.
Okay. Brian, what are you saying?
Yeah, I disagree on Klopp and Arteta. I don't see those two getting fired.
I don't see that either.
But my two, well, I don't think any top six manager will get sacked. But for the sake of this, my two is Ange Postecoglou and maybe Eddie Howe. Realistically, well, maybe not Howe, because I think, to be fair, how much better should the Newcastle board expect Newcastle to be? They shouldn't really be challenging or anything. So if they finish roughly the same place, 4th, 5th again, I think that should be fine for him. I think with Spurs, though, just the way they've been ran the last, 4 or 5 years, I think we're kind of realistic for him to be sacked by December.
You think it's realistic?
Yeah. And I've heard mixed things about him. Some people are saying that he's good and stuff. Some other people not so much. So there's mixed things about him. I know there's a lot of positive PR about what's going on this summer and the players they're bringing in, but it's the same sort of positive PR that was last summer with Conte and these 7 players they brought in and they're going to do good things. It's the same PR brought in with Jose when they bought players that summer as well. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just see history repeating itself.
All right, first with me. This is tough. Klopp, forget about it. I don't think he will be. Pep, obviously, no. I don't think Ten Hag either. I think you can take those 3 out of the equation. Then that leaves Arteta, Ange, and Poch. I think Arteta will be okay. I think the board like him enough. I think he has enough money in the bank moving forward. Even if, because here's the thing is, people get mistaken with this question. Just because a manager, you could argue a manager deserves to be sacked, doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to get sacked. We've seen it many times. Look at Chelsea last season. Look at Manchester United with previous managers as well. So even if Arteta goes through a bad run of form, I don't see him getting sacked. I really, really don't. Poch, the reason why I can see him getting sacked is not because I don't think he don't necessarily deserve it. It's Bowie. It's Todd B.
I don't think
Todd B will press the. You don't think Todd B will press the button? Yo, thinks it. You see
I don't
all this,
think.
You see all this new
Hope that I'm wrong.
You see all this new preseason optimism from you lot. Let you lot get clapped by Liverpool 2-3-0 at the bridge on the opening day. That shit disappear in an instant.
Flawless.
And it becomes toxic. Because I think
Yeah,
you lot are going to get beat. I think you lot are in for a rude awakening. They're going to beat you lot up on the opening day. I'm telling you now. Yeah, go on, Prime. That's just my opinion. So I'd say Poch, but that's just me. And I don't think he necessarily deserves it. It's because of Todd B. Yeah, go on, fam.
Okay, there's a lot of malice in what you said, but there's actually, I guess, kind of some truth as well.
How is the malice? Wait. Let's start
I
there.
didn't.
How is the
I wasn't.
malice?
You said I was disagreeing with what you said.
How
Can I
did you
laugh?
said there was malice in what I said? That's what you said.
Just
What was-
in the way
what was
you
the
said
malice?
it. You're going to get beat up on opening day. Just in the way you said it.
No,
But
because
anyway,
I
let
think
me.
it's gonna be bad. I don't think it would be Spence Crawford, bad,
I'm
but it's
not
gonna be bad.
disagreeing with you in what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying. Let me.
Yeah,
You're
I'm just
picking
saying
the
there's
wrong
no
side here, bro.
Nah,
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
like the
not
malice.
Sam.
Nah. You ain't slick. This guy tried the malice thing, but go on, carry on.
I mean, it is. But anyway, I agree. I think kind of agree. If we hit a rough patch, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the fans. I've been saying this. All this like positivity stuff is all well and good when it's in preseason and these games don't matter. But let us go through a 3, 4, 5 game spell where we're not winning, we're not scoring goals, missing chances, etc. Man like a passive fan. Okay. We're missing chances, etc. It's going to be interesting to see how the fans turn. In terms of Bowley and the board, I mean, we can't get as bad as last season, realistically. So, so long as, even if we're doing kind of like quote unquote bad or inconsistent, so long as it's like, I guess, respectable. Like we were in 8th or 9th for the longest last season.
Yeah, you was.
And the trigger didn't really get pushed or hurried along until we started dropping 10th and 11th. So long as we're like 7th, 8th, 9th, or 7th, 8th, I think Poch will be fine.
First?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think Poch. I mean, hey, I don't. As much as I don't like rate Poch, I don't want us having a terrible season again. So
yeah, of course you don't, because you're a Chelsea fan. Of course you don't.
Yeah.
And to Jason, who says Flawless is hating on Chelsea. Why am I hating on Chelsea? He's just giving my opinion.
he's always hating, man. But you know, it's flawless. What are you gonna do?
Outside the top 6, I'd say the Nottingham Forest manager will get sacked first.
I'd see that. That's too broad a question because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of the business anybody's done outside of the top 6.
You know what? I think one of two things will happen. I think Burnley get relegated and Fins and Company get sacked. This hype about Company because he did well in the Championship. You want to talk about rude awakenings? Burnley and Company are going to face that.
I'd say Steve Cooper got sacked first, man. From Nottingham.
And just because I'm just saying to this, the people saying, "Oh, they gave Potter time." Potter was sacked within the season. It's not like he lasted a season and a half. Because I think I swear, did he not get sacked? Did he get a full season with you? Am I mistaken?
No. I mean, no.
No,
I mean,
didn't.
flawless.
The point I'm making is because
right.
people are mistaking the question, like in terms of, I'm not saying Poch don't get time. I just don't see the other 5 managers being sacked before the season's up. I think their jobs are safe for a season. Poch is the only one I look at.
I think Poch's job is, at least for a season, it's safe. I mean, I guess in theory.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of what you said about Potter giving time, I'll be real. We gave this guy time. How much time can you give a guy when you're in 10th for 5 months? We gave this guy too much time.
So
this guy should have been sacked before we played Dortmund. He should have been sacked before.
Yeah. He should have been. Yeah. I remember them times.
If let's say, unfortunately, Pochettino finds himself in that same place, will you be sitting here saying that you gave him time?
If he's sitting here
in 10th place,
if you're like 8th, 9th, 10th,
when
if you're around
but when though? When?
In December. Let's say in December.
If we're 8th, 9th in December.
Yeah, let's say December. We use December.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of. I mean, it probably depends on other factors around it as well.
How you've played in injuries and things like that.
Yeah. Because even when we started off with Potter, I was still saying I didn't want him. I didn't want him to be our manager in the first place. So I knew it was going to end up bad. With Poch, if we go through a rough patch, so there's some parts I might not blame on him. So depending on if the players don't dig him out, stuff like that. Because I said this with Potter of if we go through a bad run of games, will the players dig him out of it, and will the fans kind of remain positive and allow him to do what he wants to do? If we go through a rough patch with Poch, but he sticks to his philosophy and his principles of what he's trying to do, I might not get that mad about it. It's if he goes against what he wants to do and reverts to what the fans want, and then it makes it even worse. That's what will make me angry.
That's fair. And big up to C for the super chat. He says, respectfully, we aren't going to get slapped around opening day by Liverpool. There'll be inconsistencies because they're young, but we look different to last year. So big up for the super chat first and foremost. So you look different to last year based off preseason. Let me just burst everyone's bubble. Preseason don't mean nothing. Let me just clarify that. Preseason does not mean anything. You can have fantastic form in preseason and have a poor season. You can have poor form in the preseason and have a fantastic season.
What do you think the scoreline will be?
It's all about regaining the fitness.
Ask me closer to the time.
Because you said we'll get
I think you'll get
rude
beat.
awakening, so that means a batter.
No, I don't think you'll get battered. That's too far. I don't think you'll get battered. Do I think you'll lose the game? Yeah. But that being said, that's not solely on you. I think Liverpool are currently constructed. I think they're the second best team in the league.
Yeah, no, I think we do lose that game.
You lose, and then that's what it is. You'll see the levels where you're at, because people are saying, "Oh, we look different." People said that on casually. Seniak is saying it here in this chat. Based off of what? Why you look so different to last year?
Based off of everyone's gas.
Everyone's gas. Preseason matches. I've never seen it. I've seen preseason gas, but I've not seen preseason gas like this. Who did you play preseason again? Who?
Newcastle, Brighton, Fulham,
Brighton.
Wrexham.
That's it.
So because you beat Brighton, Newcastle, Wrexham. All right. Okay.
We only drew one against Newcastle.
It's fine. Listen, it's fine. Maybe, I mean, Flores, maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe losing the Liverpool, maybe getting battered might help. Might help people. It might help the fans come back down to earth and relax their expectations. So maybe, who knows?
Big up for the super chat though, and just to Jason who says it's different energy and players flawless. These players have done nothing before this to let you know, and people need to cut this nonsense about it's different players. Kepa played last season, number one. Reece James played last season. Thiago Silva played last season. Chilwell played last season.
Reece James was fat last season.
Cucurella played last season. Enzo played last season. Sterling played last season. Madueke played last season. Chukwuemeka played last season. I've got up to 9 already. So let's not act like the team. Conor Gallagher played last season. Chalobah played last season. Fofana, when he's back, played last season. Like, what we talking about? Badiashile played last season. Who else? There's probably more. Just name 13. Let's not act like your team is all of a sudden. Currently, your midfield is not even Caicedo. It's Enzo and
Gallagher. Yeah.
Enzo and Santos.
Played last season.
Okay, Enzo and Santos. Who did Santos play before he played for you?
Corinthians.
Okay, and none of us are watching the Brazilian league. Exactly.
I just
what
think
we're talking about.
I just think some people kind of misunderstand the concept of preseason, and I think what people have to know is that preseason concept is to regain some fitness and build some chemistry. You know, give some young players that hasn't got the minutes under the belt to give them kind of minutes, and then you build from there, and then decide should they stay as a first team or should they go out on loan? That's the point of it. Like, I think with Chelsea fans, yes, I understand the kind of like, even myself, like after what happened on the back of what happened last season, especially the preseason last season as well, like you could understand why Chelsea fans are happy and they've been suffering, even though it's only preseason, but they're just happy to see the attacking play kind of like flow again, you know. And hopefully that when it comes to the real game in 13th of August, it kind of applies that into that game itself. And we'll see about that.
Yeah, and just to this as well, because Jason also goes on to say, Ten Hag's the one with the pressure. He spent money. All managers in the top 6 are under pressure. What are we talking about? Poch is under pressure at Chelsea. What are we talking about? Let you lot be mid-table, you know what I'm saying, in February, and you lot will be singing a different tune. Because there was all this optimism about Graham Potter. Bear in mind, I actually think Potter's a very good manager.
Preach, Flaz. That's what I'm saying.
All this energy was with Graham Potter, and I rate Potter.
He's
a better manager. There was optimism here about Graham Potter.
Timo, what did you say? Wait, hold on, Eddie. Sorry. Hold on, Eddie. Timo, what didn't you say?
I can't lie. After Potter was literally appointed.
No. I'm saying before you got Paul.
People were
When you
so
initially got him.
gassed.
When you initially got him, the first, like, when he was, before he took part of a game, when you appointed him as
People were
manager.
calling Potter, saying that he's our Sir Alex Ferguson.
Who's that? Name? That's.
Oh, no names. Forget the individuals.
Forget
I'm saying,
names. That's
I'm saying the
difference.
feel good factor surrounding it. That's what I'm talking
But
about.
it gets better, Fallers.
Go on.
You know who his biggest supporter was?
Go on. Who?
Todd Bowley.
Yeah,
What happened?
True.
Because
Todd Bowley sacked Thomas Tuchel for Graham Potter. You know what that means? I believe in this guy more than the guy who recently just got us the Champions League.
No, that's true.
That's all that means.
Because he was actually supporting the.
Yeah, I've just never
at that time as well.
I've just never seen so much gas off a preseason. Oh, we look different. It's preseason. Well, okay. I say all that optimism is gonna go out the window when Chelsea lose to Liverpool on the opening day. And do I think you get battered? No. I think you get beat, but I think you lose the game. I could see you losing 2-1.
Yeah, but Flawless, if we losing 2-1 is not enough to damper these guys who are getting.
Oh no,
gassed.
it's no, it is 100%.
No, it's not.
No.
But no, because Flawless. You know what Chelsea fans are like. You know what? A bad refereeing decision or a disallowed VAR goal. These guys will say, "Oh, we didn't lose. The refs are against us." These guys will blame other things. They won't.
Yeah.
They won't see it for what it is.
You're
You know
right
what
in the
people are
sense of, like, in terms of the game, like, if you lot play extremely well in Liverpool, it's a smash and grab and have 2 shots on target and win 2-1. Different conversation, of course. Like, that takes in, you're right in that sense, that takes into consideration. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. But yes, just back to it. No, I'm not hating on Chelsea. I'm just giving my opinion. That's all it is. Why would I hate on you? Makes no sense.
No. Flawless is a hater, but this time he's right though.
I'm not hating. Why would I hate on Chelsea?
You're a hater, but you're right. No, I'm agreeing with you. You're right.
I agree with you. Yeah, you're agreeing with me.
Don't forget as well that we already
compliment.
we lose Fivel as well. Fivel's gone already, so literally only Winstanley and Stewart kind of like reporting to Bowley on the transaction of transfers and that.
So True Blue says, Flawless, we're talking about El Crapico. What makes you think it ends in anything but a draw? I think Liverpool are a better side than you. That's why.
Why is El Crapico?
Because it's always ends in a draw. Liverpool, Chelsea. That's why it's calling it El Crapico.
Yeah, but so has Chelsea, Man United.
Yeah, that's the El Crapico part 2. You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
I do notice.
I thought
one constant in those fixtures.
So did I, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, just signing all these youngsters. I've never seen this. I could be wrong. I've just never seen this shit work before.
Wait, what did Eddie say?
He said there's one constant.
What was the constant?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, the constant was Chelsea having Mason Mount and Kai Havertz.
You could have just kept it at Chelsea, but we moved. South Cross, we moved.
I don't know why. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say Chelsea. The proper was wasn't Chelsea Liverpool like nil?
Yeah, nil. Both.
Yeah, and so was Chelsea Man United for the longest.
Yeah, they're saying they're both El Crapicos. That's what we're saying.
It was 1-1 and 4-1, so he beat you 5-2 on aggregate play.
That's last season, but previous seasons. That's last season. Previous season.
0-0, 1-1. I remember.
You know who scored your only goal? You know who scored your only goal in that Old Trafford game?
Marcus Alonso.
No, shout out to João Felix.
Oh yeah, I was there for that one. That was good times, man. It was good seeing all the Chelsea lot after as well. It was. Now seeing it, I can hear you. Hey, I respect your opinion. Flawless is wrong, but I respect it. I guess that's why we play the games in real life. I just can't wait to see what this team looks like live. Yeah, I hear you, and this is what it is. Like I've already stated my thoughts on it. Like that can change. Like if you don't get Caicedo, you don't go sign 2-3 other players of a significant quality. That changes how it looks. But when I look at your team right now, I go, the midfield is Enzo and Gallagher.
Y'all need some adults. Y'all need some adults, man.
Hey,
Speaking of which, Eddie, do you think Jackson, Nkuku, and Mudryk can outscore Rashford in the Prem?
Very good question.
Good times.
This is not my thought, by the way.
It'll be close. I think it'll be a close call. I think the thing with Jackson is, just from what I've seen, the couple moments, like I didn't expect what he's giving you guys. I think he'll score, but I think it'll be moderate him scoring. I think, that's why I'm a bit more tempered on expectations for Chelsea, because if I was Chelsea, I'm looking at this thing long term. So, like I said about the likes of Garnacho, I don't want to put crazy expectations on young players, and then when they don't meet the crazy expectations, have people out here talking about them like they're nothing. Because all that's gonna do is fuck with their confidence now. Because these kids are soft out here. They hear everything being said, they see everything being written about them. So if you have to build them mentally as well, and I think a part of that is giving manageable expectations. So with Mudryk, it'll be just improvement. Like if he gets close to double-digit goals in the Prem, that's a good thing. Same with Jackson, and Kunku is the one where I'd have more faith on him being explosive than any of the rest.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Wait, did you hear what I said?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know what you. I heard you about Rashford. Rashford, I don't know if Rashford meets the total that he met last season.
That's 18. He got 18 in the league last season. It's just interesting to see how he does indeed link up with Hoyland. That's the
no, because this is just going off the conversation Flawless was having on casually. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago with Alex Redneck?
I like the people in the chat. All of a sudden, Chelsea's team is excellent because of some preseason games.
About our goal, about Chelsea's goal output next season, and people believing it will be our goal output will be enough to get top 4.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Anyways, we are gonna close out, people. Love to everyone who's locked into it. NJ who says Nkunku is fantastic. But I don't even dispute his talent because I think he's talented. But it's him alone. Who else you got?
Can you on Sterling?
Not without a striker, no. Not without like a City number 9. No. Like if they had Vlahovic there, for example, then yeah, you could count on a Sterling.
Do you not think Sterling can score goals without the 9?
Yes, but not the amount to not to finish be challenging for the top 4. If you got a striker, you could get 20 goals for you.
He's got 20 goals without a 9 though, I think.
Nah,
but then again, that is Man City, so
yeah, it's Man City. I'm talking.
Hey, people in the chat, can you let me know if Eriksen is starting?
I believe he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. And to Jason says you guys are really underestimating Chelsea. We're really not. We're just going off. I'm only going off stats and things that I've seen from you lot.
What does he think? Can I, before we close out, can you let us know quickly where he thinks they'll finish?
Yeah, Jason, actually, that's a good question. Where did Chelsea? Yeah. This is not great. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happened on Casually. And then when I was putting out the numbers, everyone went quiet. And I was saying, name me the players who were going to finish double figures, and all I heard back was crickets. So yeah, Jason, over to you. What position did Chelsea finish in the Premier League? That's a third. All right. You know what I'm saying? Good luck.
Hey, yo.
Wait, third?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
wait.
Yeah.
Over who?
What?
Timo agrees with him.
Chelsea.
It's not even crazy.
Yeah, no, you agree with him,
Wait,
man.
it's not crazy, okay.
Because he's drinking the positivity pint. That's why, man. It's that pint of positivity, man.
Are you
He's sipping over there, man. That's what it is, man.
Timo, what is your top, let's say top 7, because it's new. What's your top 7 in order? I'm curious.
I'd say City, United, and then Chelsea.
You got a second.
And then
Fucking hell.
City, United, Liverpool. City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then I say Arsenal might drop out.
Arsenal 5th. Who else? What's 6th and 7th?
Newcastle, Brighton, and Aston Villa.
Wait, so Spurs don't even make top 9?
No.
That's not that bad of a shout either.
I kind of hear it. But Chelsea, wow, 3rd. Okay.
Yeah, third. Hey, that pint, that positivity pint going down nice, isn't it, Timo?
It's not that crazy, to be fair.
No, it is that crazy. To go from 12th to 3rd is crazy.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes.
Wait,
it is crazy.
Wait. Timo, are you saying we finished 3rd because what did you say your top 4 was? Because
prime. You're just setting you up here right now.
No, I'm not setting them up. I am. Don't do that. I'm not you. I'm curious. So, do we finish 3rd based on Chelsea being the outright third best team in the league, or is that based on Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Newcastle, etc. underperforming?
Purely one game a week, and also Newcastle and Arsenal have other priorities.
Games. But Liverpool finished fourth.
This is all just
Liverpool
hoping.
finished fourth.
And to
Yeah,
Jason, he
but-
said,
but-
why? Wait. He said, why we went from 10th to 1st. You had Eden Hazard in your side. You had one of the best players in the Premier League we've ever seen in your side.
Also, he forgets that before we finished 10th, we also won the league. We had a title-winning squad.
Yes, like that's just the false equivalency. But hey, Chelsea finishing. I'm here for these Chelsea tears. I will be here. I will be on Casually FC. I'll be in the comment section on Liverpool's and Lewis's channel as well. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful, man. I can't wait.
Hey,
I get why
Timo,
Prime
don't-
talks to you lot the way he does now. I get it. As much as it pains me to admit, I understand Prime's viewpoint and why he talks about Chelsea fans. Not all of you lot, but some of you lot in the manner in which he does. Because you lot are like
No, but
us.
you know why I talk about Chelsea fans the way I do. Because
Yeah,
you do
no,
it
that's
as
what I'm
well.
saying. No, I understand more so now. Now I'm talking to Chelsea fans. Like now I get it more so. Because I get it from my fans. Because Jason tried that. Like, oh, Ten Hag's under pressure. Yeah, he is. Like Alex tried that. Oh, how you saying that United are definitely go finish in the top 4? Never said that. Them words never left my mouth. I actually said verbatim, if someone said they have United outside the top 4, I'm not going to argue you down because we also can't score goals like that. And we score more than Chelsea.
Did you
Even
think
with
United will
Haaland.
finish fourth? Yeah.
No, I said third. I think we finished third. And back to your question that you asked Timo that you tried to set him up. It's not because we're all great. I don't rate the teams around us. I think Arsenal signing Havertz is absolutely detrimental to what they've got going on. You lot can't score goals like that. Spurs is the unknown.
You think Arsenal have it?
No, you know,
Yeah, I
here's the
think it's
thing,
detrimental.
Flawless.
Yeah, I think it's a terrible signing for them.
I
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
setting,
terrible signing. Yeah, terrible signing.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't setting
detrimental to
Timo
what
up. If he had said because the teams around us will underperform, like I understand the teams around us underperforming. They might do, but I just don't see us being good enough to take advantage of that.
And to Ashley, who said third without Mount, have a day off, son. We finished third with Martial, Sancho, Weghorst. What are we talking about? We finished third with this same team just last season with Weghorst, Martial,
you were third. Yeah.
Sancho, Anthony, all these Fred, McTominay. What we
De
talking
Gea.
about? De Gea,
You know what?
Luke Shaw at left back. I'll say Luke Shaw at left back.
I'll say this as
Wan-Bissaka,
well.
Dalot, Lindelof. What are we talking about? What are
I'll
we
say this
talking
as
about
well,
here?
yeah.
Bruno.
I'll say
The
it,
list
yeah.
goes on. So yes, man talking about, oh, we finished third last season, like with this same team.
If we pass 20-point mark by the October, then I can feel confident and say like, okay, we're gonna make it top 4 at least.
What 20 points by October? How many games in is that?
So we got 3 games in August, 3 games in
Is that like 10?
September, and then 4 games in October.
And True Blue says, Flawless, you finished third last season, have strengthened. How is that acceptable? It's not acceptable, but I look at it from a logical standpoint. Are we better than City? No. Do I think we're currently better than Liverpool? No. Have we strengthened? Yes. Have we strengthened to the point where we can overtake City? No. Have we strengthened to the chance where Liverpool had a horrific season last season and still almost finished above us?
I'll say why United might finish second, just purely because like
See, I don't think about that. We're going. We don't score goals. Who's getting the goals? For us
the
to finish
thing is,
second?
Man City will be far ahead, but
Yes, we know that.
it's either United Chelsea.
No, that's not true,
Liverpool.
Timo. United can finish above City. Stand your ground.
Sure,
Wait.
man.
United.
See? You
Wait,
hear him laughing. Timo, you hear him laughing. You hear him. Timo, look
I
at
don't
him.
don't listen to
you hear
Prime,
him?
don't listen-
No, there's something
that's
funny
good.
on
Yeah,
TV.
ignore
There's
Prime.
something funny
Yeah,
on TV.
ignore
There's
Prime,
something
man.
funny
Yeah,
on
yeah,
TV.
yeah. Ignore Prime. Ignore Prime.
No, because I feel like United, Chelsea, Liverpool, like they're gonna fight like a cockroach. That's why. Because either way, like one of them can rotate. Like either United can finish second, maybe Liverpool can finish second. That's why, like United, Chelsea, Liverpool, they're literally just fighting amongst themselves. While you let Man City literally just blown away.
Yeah. And I'm just saying here because man said Jackson and then Nkunku. And Jackson's goal scoring like high is 12. So you're asking him to better that. And then Nkunku, I'm looking here right now. This is just goals. This is not assists. This is just goals in the league. His high is, so he got 20 goals in the 21-22 season. So let's say he gets 20 and Jackson gets 32. That's a great return, but you're asking them both. One, that's not enough. Because then, all right, who's getting the rest? Let's say you get 32. Who's getting the over 35 to get you lot just below 70 goals? Who? Someone tell me.
Also, we don't have a reliable left. We don't have a reliable left back. Our centre backs, half of them are injury prone. We've got Kepa in goal.
And we all know about Bundesliga, you know, like how that can look. But we move. We got Victor in the cup. Yeah, who's scoring their goals? Let's say. So I'm saying, argument's sake, let's say they both get personal best. And Nkunku gets 20, Jackson gets 12. That's 32. The whole team can score goals flawless. What are you on about? So name the names then, Eagle. Who are the players that are getting the goals for Chelsea? Because this is what Russian tried on casually, and this is what the Chelsea fans was trying to argue me down. Prime was there that they could not answer. Name me the players who are getting the goals.
Jackson.
If we go through Manchester City's team right now, we can name the players who were like, oh, they'll get X amount, they'll get X amount. I've just named Jackson. I said Jackson's personal best is 12 goals. So let's say he matches that for you lot. And Nkunku's personal best is 20 goals. So that's 32. Who's getting the rest of your goals?
It depends.
Is the rest of your team? Is the rest of your team? Wait. Is the rest of your team even getting 32 goals? See, that's my point. Exactly. Name the names. Name the names. Who's scoring these goals? I've give you personal best for your two attackers right now. Jackson's got 12 and Nkunku's got 20. That's 32.
I'll give Mudryk a shot.
All right, how many?
I'll give Mudryk a shot. Less than 10, maybe an 8.
So 8. Okay. All right. So we're asking him to go from 0 to 8. Cool. All right. And name numbers, people. Don't just name names. Name the numbers. So you're saying 8. I think that's extremely optimistic. The two ones I've give you are extremely optimistic.
Malagusto
personal best.
I can't lie. I would start Malagusto from the first game against Liverpool.
No, I'm asking again. I'm just asking for names and numbers because we gonna total this up. Are you lot scoring 7
Thiago
goals
Silva probably 5.
Okay.
And
start attackers because we all over the place. Attackers.
Sterling.
Let's start with the attackers.
Okay. We
Okay.
got an obvious 32, yeah. Jackson and Nkunku.
That's not even obvious. That's generous because that's personal best for those two. So that's me being generous. But we'll give you the
Mudryk makes that 40. Raheem Sterling 45.
I'm missing 45. What are you talking about?
20 plus 12, 32, and then plus 8. Mudryk.
So you're saying Mudryk gets 4?
No, I say Mudryk gets 8.
Okay, so he goes from 0 to 8.
Yeah.
So he 100% does his out. I think that's generous. I think that's generous. So Jason, who says it'll be around, bro. Do you watch? See how man can't answer the question. Do you watch Chelsea games? If you're clearly new here, which you are, I do watch alongs for most Chelsea games. So yes, I do.
And then
again, why can't nobody name names?
Sterling, for me, I think Sterling will struggle.
So look at the improvement. So we're asking Nkunku. Let's break this down. We're asking Nkunku to get a personal best. We're asking Jackson to get his personal best. We're asking Mudryk to get his personal best. Who else? Madueke to get his personal best. What are we talking about?
I can't even hold on. I need to go.
And again, True Blue, you're not new here. It's the same with your team, Flawless. Take Rashford out, who's getting you 40, 50 goals to get top 4. I've been saying this, but you lot don't listen because you lot have too much tribalism. I've been saying this. I've banged on the entire summer transfer window and said we need more goals. That's why we can't do anything. And if Rashford gets injured, we're screwed. But you lot don't like to listen because you're too tribal. I've said this verbatim, and you're not new here, True Blue. Again, get that tribalism and hate out your heart and listen to what I'm saying. This ain't about United, and I've stated this. We do not score enough goals, but we score more than you. This is why we outscored you lot last season, and we'll outscore you this season. Name the names. All right, here we go. We finally got some goals. We got some goals. See that, Jason? You can't name the names. Everyone will chip in. No, because you can't name no names. Because you don't believe it yourself. Because then we start breaking down numbers. Mudryk 6 to 8, Jackson 12 to 15, and Nkunku 12 to 15, Sterling 5, Madueke 3 to 5. All right, so let's go with that. So we'll go 15 from Jackson, 15 from Nkunku, which would be a personal best for Jackson. So we'll go 30 there. 8 for Mudryk, so he's 100% improving his output. Madueke with 5 would be 100% improving his output. So that's 30. That's 30, 38,
43.
33, thank you very much. 43, 47. All right, where's the rest? That's 47. Where's the rest, Seniac? Where's the rest? We got 47. Oh, here we go. These are all personal bests as well, people, as well. So these are unrealistic expectations. Reece James has never scored 7 Premier League goals in his life, so we're asking for a personal best from him. So that's 50. Chilwell's never scored 5 for you lot. That's 55. Enzo, 57. Kudus is not at your club. We're at 57. Who else? Name the rest. Yeah, Warrior J. Eddie see me struggling. He knows what time it is. Oh, True Blue says, I know you said flat flawless, but you also said you're finishing third. I'm just asking you how. I literally explained this before. I don't rate the teams around us. I've said this. I think Havertz going to Arsenal is detrimental to what they got going on. Chelsea don't score enough goals. Spurs are Spurs. Who else we got? And Newcastle, goals is their problem as well. But if someone said we were finishing 5th, I'd be like, all right, cool. Big up Surfer in the cut as well, who says, here we go. Hold up. Because we're asking for personal best from everyone. Someone tell me when the last time this has happened. So when Kunku 18, which would be, that won't be a personal best, but close to it. Jackson 15, personal best. 12 for Sterling, I can see that. Mudryk 7 would be a personal best because he has 6. Does he have 6 games, 6 goals in his entire career? Madueke 5, personal best. Carney, if he stays, personal best. Reece James, Chilwell 4 each. I don't think they've ever scored 4. Silva 3, Enzo 3. Total that up, Surfer, in regards to what it is, but this is the point I'm talking about, people. So many personal bests. You're like asking a lot of players to increase their output, either double or treble it, and get personal. This is not realistic.
70. That's 72.
Yeah, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Asking 5, 6. So we're asking Jackson, Mudryk, Madueke, Carney, Reece James, Chilwell, and Enzo. You're asking six out of those players to all get personal best. All right.
On my days.
Someone tell me when this happened. Big up, Victor.
Huh?
Big up.
When did you get True?
Earlier. And actually
Yeah,
yesterday.
looking fresh.
Yeah, when he came. Oh, man. Let me not make a joke.
I wasn't going to come on the stream, but like, I was hearing what Forrest was saying.
Asking for personal best from 5, 6, 7 players is the norm. Like, come on, man. When does this happen? If I sat here and did this, sorry to cut you off, as a United player, people won't be trying to hear it. If I sat here and said, yo, Anthony's getting 10 goals, and Sancho's getting 15 goals, and Bruno's getting 20 goals, and Mount's getting 15 goals, you lot would not be trying to hear it. What are we talking about? Personal best from every one of your attackers, bar Sterling. I throw in Kunku in there as well. Yeah, realistic. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, this is all hypotheticals, yeah, but let's not act like what Floss is saying is insane. Like, it's crazy to say. They could all happen, and yeah, it's not crazy to say what he's saying like could happen, and it's not also crazy to say like what other people are saying could happen.
I think a 50-goal season would improve us from last.
A 50-goal season is not terrible.
Yeah, but
it's
a
also
50-goal season, if we score 50 goals in the Prem, like improving us by how much? Where do we? If we score 50 goals, we probably finish
6?
8th or something.
I can finish 6th or 7th with that.
6, 7, 8, which is where we probably should end up anyway.
Yeah.
That's not us getting top 14, Mo.
That's what I'm saying. So MJ says Anthony should bag 15 based on goal scoring opportunities. If me and Eddie sat here and said he's getting 15 goals, people ain't trying to hear it.
50 goals minimum.
Y'all would call us crazy. You know what?
Hypothetically, if we get 50 goals, let's say by January or February, that's an improvement.
Timo, we're not getting 50 by January.
Yeah, we're not getting 50 by January, bro.
I don't know if you lot get 50 over the whole course of the 38 games.
Oh my god! Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
That's insane.
Yeah, the thing
How is
is,
it insane? If I would have, I'll flip this. If I would have said that last season, you would have told me I was insane. And what happened?
I can see us get 60 at least.
What happened? If I would have said that when you had a better manager, you would have said that I was being crazy.
Wait,
if I would have
Timo,
said you get below 50. What are we talking about?
Wait, 50 at least.
No, 50 in the Premier League. We're talking 50 in the Premier League.
No, he said 60 at least. United got 58 last season, right?
And our attack's trash.
No, but like you got 58, and Rashford got what, 20? 18?
18.
Okay, let's say 20.
Shit. So
to get 60.
Go on. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry. Go on.
To get at least 60 goals, you at least need 20 goal a season forward. Where are we getting? Who's getting 20 goals?
This is why I believe with Nkunku. I genuinely believe In my opinion, I genuinely believe he's going to get 20 goals.
I think even if
Maybe.
Nkunku scores 20 goals, I don't know where all the rest of the goals is coming from.
No, but
How many goals did Sterling get last season? 8.
Yeah. Why are we positive in Nkunku is going to fire straight away?
Yeah, exactly. In his first season.
In his first season in the Prem, coming from the Bundesliga. Remember all the talk everyone said about Werner, Bundesliga tax? People said it about Kai, Bundesliga tax. Why are we saying Nkunku's going to bang when in that same Bundesliga, Nkunku never outscored Werner?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
What about Haaland then? What about Haaland?
Haaland's a freak. He doesn't count.
Haaland's a freak. He doesn't count.
Haaland's
That's a freak of nature.
Just like people shouldn't mention Messi when they talk about football players. He doesn't count. He's a freak. And also, by the way, Haaland plays for Man City, one of the best chance creation sides in the world, one of the best sides in the world, and they just won a treble. We're not going to pull off any of that next season.
You said 2 domestic cups is the target.
I said what?
You said domestic cups are the target.
No, you're compared. Yeah, but you're saying you compared Haaland. Haaland has nothing to do with what we're talking about in Nkunku. I just don't see the thing of he's 100% confirmed to bang straight away. I think it might take him time. It might take him a few months. It might take him half a season. It might take him the full season. We don't know.
We'll have this debate again.
Yeah, and sorry, I don't. This is not me coming at you, by the way. Sorry, my bad. Apologies.
And just quickly as well to let's see. I don't pay attention to preseason for those that are asking as well. I don't. And to Ashley, who says basically what you're saying is players can't go to a new team and bang and beat previous totals where they played in different environments with different players, managers, had different systems. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No. And if that's what you took from it, you need to ask me to elaborate because you clearly don't understand what I said.
You need people have to understand. Yes, that's true, but the amount of factors that have to take shape for that to occur in your situation, they're just not present at the moment. Mm-hmm. Players who usually go somewhere and bag are usually going to teams that are looking for somebody to take them over the top. Now, if any of these players score multiple goals, it'll be primarily because they realistically had the opportunity to do so. But that's in a team who maybe historically has shown you that they can create and score chances. Chelsea has never been that team. Historically, you have never been a team where you look at them and you're like, yeah, their attacking options leads them to victory on most nights. It's really been your defending for these past couple years. So to sit here and act like you can think that a new player will come into that type of situation and find some level of offensive creativity that will allow them to flourish is kind of insane. They can be good, but unfortunately not produce the goal-scoring numbers that you're looking for. And this is what it comes back to, having realistic expectations for these players.
Yeah,
players who have never been at the helm of a Big Six club in their professional career are going to come here and find it easy enough to max out on how they've been doing goal scoring wise. Like, nah, but it doesn't work out like that.
You're asking for personal best from 5 to 6 players. Mine is Nkunku and Sterling. You're asking for literally from everybody else, including the vast majority of the defenders and young players like that. Mudryk, who hasn't scored.
And you know what? I'll go out on a limb here. Let's say, for example, who knows, Haaland made his way to Chelsea. There's no way he's scoring as many goals as he did this season.
Oh, that's a fact.
Oh, no way. Haaland would have flopped.
Yeah, and to people to clarify as well, did you even watch Chelsea last season? Eagle MA, you're clearly new here. I do watch-alongs for most Big Six.
Make sure you subscribe if you're new.
And which I like questions like that because that goes to show that people are new here. I do watch-alongs for the vast majority of Big Six games, including Chelsea. So to anyone who's asking
Chelsea
me again,
channel stuff, please.
Yeah, at times facts. So for anyone who's asking me, oh, did you watch it? Yes, I watched a hell of a lot of Chelsea last season, as I did Liverpool, as I did Arsenal, as I did obviously Manchester United as well. The vast majority. And Chelsea, Liverpool, I will be doing a watch along for people as well.
Eagle MMA, where we said they made chances, no one finished them. I mean, this myth Chelsea fans say that we've created chances over these past few years isn't true. If that was the case, we wouldn't have got rid of our supposed chance creators in Mount and Havertz.
And that's another problem I think you lot have in terms of chance creators. I think you got Nkunku who's creative. I think you got Enzo who's creative, and that's it. Use your creative outlets.
Reece James, if he can stay fit.
Give you Reece James. Reece James and Augusto, one of those two. Yes. Reece James. I would say though, I would give you Reece James and Gusto. That's just off paper, people. So I'm not being biased. So that's 3 to 4 because they probably won't play. I'm saying. Yes, so you're doing predictions based on last season. It's a new season, bro. Last season and the players you brought in as well. Because if you lot signed Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr., I'd be sat here saying, yeah, you lot are going to score a barrel load of goals. So I'm going off last season and the players you brought in. So it's a mix. But because I'm saying it and you're a Chelsea fan and you don't like it, that's where it's like, oh, you're just going off last season. But if you signed Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. tomorrow, it would be a whole different. It would be a whole different story.
Yeah, I mean, like
a whole different story. Chilwell, I give you as well. So that's 4.
Yeah, Chilwell, no. I mean, I'm not going.
Let's not forget. We had lots of chances, bro. Who's our
That's a whole different. Forget all that because then if you had a whole load of chances, then players ain't there no more, so you don't count. Them players ain't there no more, right?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not going. Maybe as extreme at Flores is saying like we'll barely score like 40, but I don't think we're scoring enough.
Yeah. No. I think you'll get. Obviously, I think you'll get more than 40.
Yeah. But I don't think this thing of we'll get top 4. I don't think we will score enough to get top 4. For one.
Oh yeah. That's where it started. I don't think you finished top 4. No.
I don't even think we will. The fact of that we'll have Kepa in goal, and we will possibly have defensive issues based on half of our defense getting injuries. We're then going to have to outscore the goals we concede to have a better goal difference to make top 4. Does that make sense? We're not going to do that. I mean, or logically, we're not going to do that.
And big up to Seniac for the super chat. Says to be fair, my earlier numbers were meant to be what's this? Not the max output. Oh, you saying it was in that region? So you were saying from worst to best, and that's the thing is, like I said, expecting 5 or 6 new attackers to all get personal best, I think is ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous. Why is that crazy to think? Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Why is that so mad?
Particularly when they're not all, even though they're not all like goal scorers, they're not known to be goal scorers.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. I'm not even saying that you lot won't score goals. I actually think you'll definitely be better than last year. I think Poch is a good manager. I think defensively you'll be fine. And I think you will sign Caicedo. I'm adding Caicedo into the mix, but God forbid you lot don't get him. And it's Gallagher in there. All right, we'll see.
This is what I said. This is what I said on previous streams, that we need to prioritize a goalkeeper over a striker, because if we don't concede, then we don't need to rely on the attackers that aren't like as good as what people say to outscore the goals we need. That's why I said we need the goalkeeper straight away. And if we're going to get a big striker next year, go get the money on a big striker next year. Honestly, I would take Keylor Navas on loan for a year, just hold it down, and then go get a big name keeper next year. The goalkeeper for me is a big factor. Like the defense is great. Like the centre backs are fine, full backs are fine. Don't touch them. But we need a goalkeeper like tomorrow.
Oh, Victor.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry, man. When is transfer window closing again?
September, I think.
September 3rd.
I think so.
Victor, there's news that we are linked with RAYA, and apparently he's coming in to be competition with Kepa.
We're linked with Robert Sanchez apparently earlier.
Oh, Robert Sanchez. Sorry, not RAYA. Robert Sanchez. What are your thoughts on that? He's being brought in as competition apparently.
I think Surfer said it before. If he's coming in as competition, I don't want that one. I just want someone to come in and displace Kepa completely, like take him out of the team.
Yeah, agreed.
Like because it means that Kepa probably would have a few games where he plays as well, and then Sanchez will have to come in and prove his point. I don't want any of that to happen. I want a goalkeeper to come in and be the number one. Like that's one of the mistakes like Lampard had in his first season, where he was like, not really. Maybe like in his first season, I was like, either Kepa or Caballero or whatever. You need to stick with the goalkeeper, stick with your number one. that should be the first name on the team sheet. Like that guy is my number one. Like that guy never changes. And chopping and changing goalkeeper is not healthy. Like it's not good for the team, and it also creates an imbalance between the centre backs. And the problem with Kepa is when I see him in game, I can tell that most of the defenders are scared. Like when he gets the ball, because most defenders block the shot because they know, oh, this guy might not actually save the shot. So they have to do a lot more to help Kepa out. That's why I need him like gone by tomorrow. Or we need a new goalkeeper, like prioritize over striker.
And just to clarify to True Blue, yeah, I see you, my guy. I seen your comments. I was letting the rest of the man them get what they had to say off their chest in regards. I'm not sat here guaranteeing United finish third. If someone said to me United finish fifth, I go cool. I'm not here guaranteeing top four. Not a chance I'm out here guaranteeing top four. I still look at our team and go, yeah. I'm not sat here. I'm not like you Chelsea lot drinking, like I said, these pints of positivity. I'm saying you got Timo over there saying you lot finishing second. All right. No, third. Sorry.
Wait, what?
That was it. Third. Sorry. Third.
Oh my
United
God.
second. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my days. What?
I say, man, it's gonna.
No.
No,
Timo, you said possibly second.
No, we
I
didn't.
never said possibly second.
didn't.
Either
We didn't.
Chelsea, United, Liverpool might get. Might do like
Oh, my bad. So I thought someone said that. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, yeah,
I set a trap though. I did set a trap to you fellas that United were gonna finish second.
Oh, okay, that was what he said.
He
Yeah.
said
Okay.
United,
Oh,
but I
that's
don't
what
like
you're trying
this
to do.
I
Okay.
don't like this whole thing of, oh, you can't go off last season. But like I said, if Chelsea were to sign Mbappe, Haaland, and Vinicius Jr., you could then go off last season, innit? Like you lot signing Caicedo off what last season? What are we talking about? You lot were gassed about Agate off what last season? You lot were gassed about Onana off what of last season? What are we doing here? All of a sudden, last season don't count. No. Takes it into consideration. But just because the players don't look too good, it's a problem now. I didn't even think this would be a thing. Again, people. This ain't me hating. Like, I didn't even expect this to be a thing. I thought this was a common knowledge that you lot lack creativity and lack goals. But clearly it's not. All right. I like you, Flawless. I think we finished 5th or 6th. I don't think you finished 5th. I think you finished. Yeah, like 6 or 7.
6. I think 6.
I would say.
And that's me being optimistic.
Yeah, 6 or 7th, I think is fair. 'Cause I think you actually have a good manager and good players. But all right, we're going to close out anyway. Love to everyone who's locked in. Don't forget, this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. Type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows on the YouTube, all the other shows on the Twitch will pop up, apart from pro clubs, watch-alongs, and fan call-in shows. Sarcasm City TV. So in regards to what's it called? Sorry, I was just half reading a comment. Hey, big up Steve as well. Yeah, Steve, I always prop you up. And in regards to what's coming up next week, there will be no Q&As, no Man United, none of the crossovers next week, because I'm doing the Sarcasm City TV specials, people. So that's what's going on. Entire part of next week is where I sit down one-on-one with the best content creators in the game, people. I've got 2 coming up today, one at 4:30 p.m., one at 11 p.m. So, and I never reveal until the actual show who it's going to be. So make sure you lock in. Like I said, I've had Ransom before, Saeed, Matisse, Troops, Lee Gunner, etc. And I'll be running them the entire week from Monday to Sunday. But hey, love to all of you lot, man. And to everyone in the chat, all you Chelsea fans, make sure you lot are over on the Twitch for the watch-alongs. I know you will be now, actually. But yeah, make sure you lot stay locked in for the entire season as well. Big up to all the new people. Big up all the regulars. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.